Men don't usually lose women's attraction overnight. It erodes, quietly, gradually, almost invisibly, and most men never realize it's happening until desire is already gone. The reason is simple but uncomfortable. Men and women experience attraction through completely different psychological sequences. And most men keep using a male attraction model on a female nervous system. Men typically begin with desire. They see someone, feel physical interest, and then arousal follows. For women, the order is reversed. The first gate is safety, then arousal, and only after that does desire fully emerge. Miss the first step and nothing after it matters. Safety isn't about being nice, it's about not triggering threat responses. One of the fastest ways to destroy attraction is by making a woman feel uneasy, even subtly. Years ago, researchers actually ranked behaviors women consistently describe as creepy. The top patterns were staring too long before engaging, unnecessary repeated touching, and steering conversations towards sex too early. Most men hear this and think that only applies if you're unattractive. If you were famous or powerful, it wouldn't matter. But that assumption falls apart the moment you look at real interactions. Take late-night television hosts, same status, same environment, similar age, yet the reactions they get from female guests are wildly different.
I love you.
Don't be creepy.
In one case, the host leans forward early, compresses his body language, hides his palms, lowers his head, and elongates emotionally loaded phrases. None of this is consciously predatory, but the signals stack up. They communicate judgment, pressure, and social imbalance. Even simple words like "I love you," when delivered with the wrong nonverbal timing, land as uncomfortable. Contrast that with another host who does something counterintuitive.
Very romantic.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
You really want to do this?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
That was
In the opening moments, he leans slightly away while keeping his legs oriented toward the guest. Interest without pressure. He's already close enough to signal familiarity, but his upper body creates space. This immediately lowers tension, and when he eventually leans in, it's timed. Social rhythm matters. Attraction isn't about what you do, it's about when you do it. Here's the key detail most men miss. He still jokes about sex, but he almost never initiates it out of nowhere. He waits. He lets the guest open a conversational door and then steps through it lightly.
Quickly, I know I'm sorry.
I'm really sad about that. I was kind of enjoying myself. Well,
I can't tell you how many women have said that to me.
The result, flirtation without threat. Once safety is established, the nervous system moves into a receptive state. That's where arousal begins. This is why certain shows resonate so deeply with female audiences. Take modern romance series praised for getting it right. They don't focus on explicit acts. They linger on hands, arms, backs, eyes. Coincidentally or not, these are the exact body areas women consistently rate as most arousing in controlled studies. Arousal isn't created by trying harder. It's created by using what's already there more deliberately. Hands are a perfect example. You don't make them erotic, you use them with intention. In many films, physical moments exist only to mark relationship milestones. But when touch is layered into movement, guiding someone through a doorway, adjusting position, creating contact with purpose, it carries the same sensation without triggering alarm. Context creates permission. The same touch that feels intrusive in isolation feels natural when it has a functional excuse. That's what psychologists call plausible deniability. The nervous system registers sensation, but the conscious mind doesn't label it as inappropriate. Touch isn't the only arousal channel. Eye contact plays a massive role. Recent research shows that sustained mutual eye contact dramatically increases attraction over time, but staring is not eye contact. Smooth eye contact moves, one eye, the other, the lips, then back. It signals interest without fixation. Once arousal is active, desire can finally form. Desire isn't created through presence alone. Sometimes it's created through absence. There's a historical example of a nobleman who lacked commanding looks or physical dominance. Instead, he alternated warmth with distance. During brief encounters, he was attentive and charming. Then later, restrained and unreadable. The women he met found themselves replaying conversations, searching for meaning, trying to resolve uncertainty. This wasn't manipulation for its own sake. It exploited a basic cognitive mechanism. The human brain hates unanswered questions. When we think repeatedly about someone, we eventually justify that mental effort by deciding we must want them. Psychologists call this cognitive dissonance attraction, but there's a warning here. These dynamics only work if the foundation is solid: safety first, then arousal, then desire. Skip a step and the entire structure collapses. What feels like confidence becomes pressure. What feels like mystery becomes anxiety. Attraction isn't about force, it's about calibration. And when men lose attraction over time, it's rarely because they became less attractive. It's because they forgot which system they were interacting with in the first place. If you want to accelerate this process ethically and effectively, you need one final ingredient: sexual appeal rooted in presence, not tactics. And that's a topic for another video.